Give a plate out to some starving talent.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. That's what you should have told your mom. See? I was about to fat shame. Your mom not even fat for real. She just old and ugly.
Religious leader accused of human...
Also new tonight, an elaborate religious human trafficking case that spans the country but starts in Taylor.
And let's get right to Fox News' Charlie Linkton joining us live from one of 3 properties raided by the feds today. What did you learn here, Charlie?
No. Y'all don't understand. Y'all think this is a fucking game. Hold on. I'm about to show you. Do y'all remember? I know y'all seen this. This was years ago. Y'all remember this nigga? I know y'all seen this. I know y'all seen this. I didn't met yo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I hate where I'm from. I hate where I'm from so much. I hate where I'm from so much.
Well, we learned a lot. First of all, this is a big indictment that came down here. 10 counts, mostly, though, about human trafficking. There's some money laundering in here. But let me tell you, I'm at the Kingdom of God Global Church in Taylor, Michigan. That's it right there. It's a huge place where a lot has happened.
He did not almost get me.
And over the course here, you can see state police are here, FBI is here, but take a look at this guy, though. This guy's name is David Taylor. He is the subject of this. He's 53 years old. He says he owns these...
Head crazy. Oh my fucking god, bro. Like,
call centers, that's what they're called, not only here, but in Tampa and Houston as well. He also says, at least according to the indictment, he is an apostle, and Jesus is his best friend. He also has multiple face-to-face encounters with God. Now, here in Taylor, this media...
are these the Powerpuff Girls or some shit like that? What? How did you find a brunette, a blonde, and a redhead back to back and have them walk for... I'm sorry, I'm just like, what? I never see that.
This center here is called the call center, where he's got what they call armor bearers. These are people that live and work here. They're unpaid, they're sleep deprived, and they must obey Taylor's orders, or if they defy God, they'll be punished. This is all part of the indictment. Now, he also says that he wants women to come in here, not only to take care of him, and then he makes them have a Plan B emergency contraception. All in all, they raised about $50 million in donations from 2014.
Donation. Damn, Nick, that's insane. In 10 years?
$50 million in donations from 2014.
Hey, bro, but I told y'all before, Michigan is some hustling ass niggas. It's some go-getters. I'm telling you. It ain't a broke nigga you gonna see that's from the city. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to show you a little video over here of some reaction from people around the country that are affected by...
At what cost? No. Facts. That's true. That's facts. But I'm just saying at the same time.
Hey, this guy, Taylor, take a look.
It's not just happening right here in Tampa, it's Ocala, it was really all over the country. So this was an incredible network, if you will, that generated significant profit for the individuals that were engaging in the trafficking. So I think if there's any lesson for all of us is that this truly can happen in any community, anywhere in our country.
You know.
For food to live in a house like that. I mean, even some of the people who live there couldn't afford to live in that particular house.
Bro, he got a bow on every fucking car. Did they catch him on the day that he made these purchases? Because what the fuck? These cars ain't even nice like that or new. Who was he giving these to? Not saying you shouldn't be thankful if you got one, but at the end of the day, it's like, bitch. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
House in there.
All right, now what did he do with all this money? Well, he lived an elaborate lifestyle, as you saw from Tampa. That's a huge...
Thankful for the proceeds of a crime? 6. Stop this. Shut up. Are you walking? There's a Birkin for you in this Bentley. Or are you walking to work this morning? Weigh your options. You don't have to do anything for it, and you don't ask any questions.
28,000 square foot mansion. He also bought Bentleys and Mercedes-Benz.
That's not how I talk to women. I'm just saying.
And a whole bunch of
These are the positions that they get put in oftentimes.
other things. He was arrested in North Carolina, and then he likely will be brought up here in Michigan. That's not decided yet.
By you? Well, to be honest, bro, like in my dapper attire, especially on a chill day, on a nice sunny 6 p.m. evening. Don't know how sunny it would be at 6 p.m., but like it's sometimes the sun be peeking through the cloud. Golden hour is just about to pass. Downtown, pull up, get out. Hoodie slightly over the back of the head. Hair poking out this way, wind blowing. Beater underneath my shit with the necklace poking out. Maybe I'm wearing diamonds that day, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Got a bag in my hand. Am I traveling? No. But I just got it with me, just to say.
Sean, remember when you hustled chat and made 5 bands in one night?
No.
There might be some similarities here.
I never did that. I never did that. I never did that. Asian Logan Roy with a 26. I appreciate you. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if this were my method, I know for a fact there's almost nobody it wouldn't work on. That's all I'm saying. You can say whatever you want about criminality, but at the end of the day, you're not asking those questions when your world is put in front of you. That's all I'm saying.
If he is convicted of the most serious...
I'm not fantasizing trafficking. I'm fantasizing giving people their fantasies. I'm helping.
charge, although they're all 20-year felonies. I am live here in Taylor. I'll send it back to you.
People that can be bought generally bad news, not a flex. That's not true, actually. I have a price. That doesn't mean that my price is going to make me turn into a bad person. Now, I know that indicates or like may insinuate to some people that, oh, that means you would do anything for money. That's not true. There are certain specifications that people would like to achieve or attain. And then they're like, oh, okay, this life not for me. I'm only going to go so far.
Yeah, and then these followers donate money.
Like I said, I'm a whore, I'm cheap. That's just not true. My body is not up for grabs under any amount of revenue. So I don't know what you're talking about.
In faith, and they trust their pastor, their reverend, whoever, the leaders of the church, and they hope that they're doing the right thing. And then you see something like this. What can be done about it? What are they saying, Charlie?
Well, these are people that were apparently, I want to say...
Also, I've talked to Charlie before. He's a great reporter, and he's a great dude. He's a great dude.
Brainwashed.
Fuck with Charlie the long way.
For lack of a better word, but this is a human trafficking case. He got these people into his church. He would not let them...
Sean, I know you like almonds raw or toasted. What the fuck are you... See what I'm saying?
Leave. And if they did try to leave, he would punish them.
He don't fuck with you. Yo, if y'all don't...
physically, sexually, etc. He also said that they had to get social welfare, like food stamps, and they had to bring them to the church. I mean, this is a human trafficking case.
What?
He would not let them leave. And if they did try to leave, he would punish them physically, sexually, etc. He also said that they had to get social welfare, like food stamps, and they had to bring them to the church. I mean, this is a human...
You stealing the stamps? What the fuck?
Human trafficking case as much as it is a money laundering case. In fact, more so, it's human trafficking with a religious tone. I mean, this is very severe, and it's not just here in Michigan, it's across the country.
They weren't even trying to brainwash them. They were just like, you can't leave?
Definitely more on this story.
Yeah, it makes it even more disturbing. Charlie, thanks for the report.
I'm not gonna lie, whoa. Wait, was this his wife?
Was you helping, bro? Is this why you went to...
I don't know him.
Hearing from a woman who helped her friend through recovery after leaving a church that is now at the center of an FBI investigation.
I want to see how this happened.
Are now accused of running a $50 million labor trafficking...
I dead ass know her. This is an insane dome. I don't know her personally. I'm saying I've seen her before. This is like this hair. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm genuine. Like I don't even know what that is.
And money laundering scheme.
He got the Eddie Long on his shit.
David Taylor and Michelle Brannon were arrested earlier today in connection to the nationwide investigation. Well, that included raids right here in Houston, also in Missouri, Detroit, and Tampa. KPRC2 reporter Corley Peel joining us now live outside of a Joshua Media Ministries international location.
Corley.
On the North Freeway with the red flags the woman noticed about the church and her friend. Corley?
Daniela, the woman tells me her friend experienced harsh punishment and started to look skeletal after joining the church. She says she didn't realize how bad it got until her friend got the courage to leave.
Damn. How do you sit there and hear somebody like this? Like, bro, you got a turtleneck on your shit. Yeah, I just can't even respect it. You know that, like, pastors can be stylish, too. You don't have to put the whole, like, amount of money into the house. You could come out and pop out with all niggas.
David Taylor calls himself apostle and Jesus' best friend. He and his fellow faith leader, Michelle Brannon, now federally indicted. FBI agents swarmed the JMMI Global Campus for the Harvest in Houston, collecting evidence found inside the property owned by Kingdom of God Global Church.
I don't want to be in this position, but sometimes I envision myself in situations to see how I'll respond. In my mind, I'm treating this like a Far Cry mission. On God.
Kimberly of Houston asked to remain anonymous, but says her friend had a haunting experience at one of the churches in a different state.
From the beginning, it was, great, exciting, as they usually are. She started opening up just a little.
Why do they do shit like, why you couldn't have just panned into, why do you show the shadow?
From the beginning, it was.
We could have had a completely different video clip. You didn't put the frame and shit. Like, why?
Great, exciting, as they usually are.
I still never get this.
She started opening up just a little bit, and I kept warning her that something, that this sounds like a cult.
She says her friend suddenly cut off communication. About a year later, her friend left the church, opening up to Kimberly.
She basically said that they.
You're getting your ass took, little bro. You see how sexual degenerate niggas come in here and their immediate thought is to be like, oh yeah, let's go straight to ass taking? I could be getting the shit beat out of me. I could be getting extorted. They could be, threatening my family unless I don't pay up. No, you went straight to sexual assault. Where is your mind at? In the ideal scenario where I have to be in this position and I've been trafficked, quote unquote, and I have to find my way out, why is there a nigga, like, aggro to my cheeks in your mind? What's up with niggas?
Starved her. They mentally and psychologically abused her. They used scripture and hell to condemn her. It was almost like a loyalty program. They had to defend the top person and their ministry.
Based on the FBI's findings, other victims had similar experiences.
Damn.
In this indictment, Taylor and Brannon recruited people to work as phone solicitors at call centers in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri. They're accused of forcing followers to work long hours for little or no pay, pressuring them to meet steep donation quotas. If they didn't, they would be punished with humiliation, food restrictions, and sleep deprivation.
Damn.
The indictment includes Taylor's text messages where he threatens, saying, "You are not going to bed."
Ow. Nah. Holy shit. Ain't no way. 33,000? I'm not laughing at them being like put in this position. The 33,000 is what took me out. Having somebody tell me I'm not going to bed, yeah, all right, nigga. 33K? Ha, no, that's fire. That's fire. When Dave Chappelle get in the building?
Tonight until you raise this $33K. Let's go. He adds, if you don't work, you can't eat.
Nigga, all right. Bet.
She told me that they were grooming her, I believe, as a bride, is what she called it. So basically, like, somebody that was like the top cream of the crop person for the ministry.
Prosecutors say Taylor required.
Yeah, I'm taking orders from this nigga. Yeah, bet. Look at his belt buckle. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I will have God strike you down right here. Me not praying for a year straight will still have more power than what you doing right now. This is fucking crazy. What?
Some followers called armed.
Yeah, nah. He could. I see, this is why though. See, in my mind, I still have elements of the Bible in my mind that were taught to me where their methods were extremely draconian, before the New Testament. If I'm thinking about things from that perspective, I'm like, God is going to be down with what I'm down with at the end of the day if it's for the greater good of the people. So whatever I got to do to bro in this moment, he going to forgive me or going to be on my side for. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bearers to serve him around the clock. They were allegedly tasked with transporting women to him.
I said before the New Testament. 6,
Some of whom were told to take emergency contraceptives. The indictment also accuses the pair of using millions in donations to fund a lavish lifestyle, buying luxury properties, cars, a boat, jet skis, and more. Kimberly says her friend is still recovering.
She had
some of the shit in the Bible is wild. I know, wasn't he just like sending shockwaves at people and just like destroying entire like nations?
extreme PTSD, such extreme low self-esteem. She didn't know what to believe, who to trust.
He said, I don't like the way y'all niggas acting. Plague. I don't like what y'all doing today. Destruction.
What churches to trust. I can't stand anybody that would take advantage of people like that.
And Kimberly says her friend did receive...
Nah, he didn't do the plague, though. I thought it was the flood. It was the flood. And what else was it that they were saying? I don't know what else it was.
Backlash after leaving the church. She stood...
Murdering babies? I thought they did that on their own. Oh, yeah, but he did tell... No, he wasn't a baby when he did that. Who did he sell to murder their son? I forgot who it was. Abraham. It was Abraham, wasn't it?
By her side during recovery.
What, was Isaac?
He says since then her friend has restored her faith and she's
Where's Sophia to defend God? No, I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying like that's what they said he did.
Hoping other victims will be able to as well. The FBI says this investigation is far from over and they encourage other victims to come forward. Reporting live, Curly Peel, KPRC 2 News.
Damn. This shit crazy. Look at bro right here.
All right, so what is this residential center?
They got him over a decade ago, chat. Fails miserably when interviewed by a court about how he spends the ministry funds. I'm not gonna watch this, but just know niggas been on him for about as long as they suspected that something might be going on with the funding of the church. Since back here, shit nuts. I never thought it would amount to this. I never thought, but damn. You saw this years ago on God. It's shocking. It's shocking. Nah, he on Tampa Bay too. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. Sucks to be him. Nah, it sucks to be his victims. You know what I mean? They didn't get him here. Nah, they didn't have nearly enough to go off of at that point. I'm not gonna lie, dude. What the fuck is this? I'm being dead ass. What is this? What do you mean Talala Kipape?